talk about the offensive ineptitude of the 49ers, and a defense that lacked a lot of star power yesterday. No Armstead, no Kinlaw, no Mosley, no Jimmy Ward. Hufanga came in and out. Ibukam came in and out. Just a nightmare of injuries, a plethora of injuries. We know about Al-Shair. He's not in. It's nasty work, nasty defensive work. So can the offense pick you up? Can the offense pick you up? And you know what? This offense can't. This offense can't. Why? I wish I knew the answer to it. To me, why does this offense lack a killer instinct? Even when they win.
I don't know.
Even when they win, we always question, damn, why did Shanahan make that decision? I don't know, man. It's year 6 of Kyle Shanahan, and it's the same thing over and over and over again. The same thing over and over again. Lack of urgency on 2-minute drills, which last year was alarming on how many points they scored before halftime.
Yeah.
I was blown away because their 2-minute drills look a lot like it looked yesterday before halftime.
Yes, there's no doubt about that. And I think the tough part for me to swallow was watching Marcus Mariota put together a game plan very similar to what I was hoping Trey Lance's game plan would look like, where he'd be giving on that mesh point over and over and over, and then on a couple of key plays, he'd pull it and be able to run to the edges. You know, they only threw the ball, I think, 2 or 3 times past 20 yards, or past 15 yards, excuse me. One of them on the first drive that really set up that touchdown. It's just... they were in complete control, Atlanta, and it felt like the Niners never really were focused on trying to win that game, at least from an offensive perspective.
Yeah, offensive perspective, you got off to the slow start. Jeff Wilson Jr. fumbles. They return it for a touchdown. Now, you do tie the game up. They do tie the game up,
Ayuk.
but I loved it. Ayuk was special. I mean, again, that second touchdown looked like the same route he ran against Jalen Ramsey on Monday Night Football. Little whip route, goes in, goes out, boom, catches it, runs after the catch. Get the ball in Ayuk's heads. He's a special player. A special player. And I told you guys, he's the best, and I'm not going to say, hey, I'm smarter than you. No, it's not. He's the best pure wide receiver on his football team.
Yes.
Get him the football.
Yes.
Get him the football.
So then what's going on with Debo? Because I'm watching this guy and I'm saying to myself, where's all the downfield, deep shots, at least to him, where he would be coming on a deep crosser or slants over the middle? It feels like that's all being taken away. In terms of a wide receiver, as a wide receiver.
I don't know. Can the quarterback get him the ball down the field? Can he run deep routes down the field? I think he can. He ran a nice little crosser route against Denver on Sunday Night Football. He's run deep routes before. Maybe it's on the quarterback. Maybe it's on the play caller. I don't know.
It feels like every time he touches the ball, there's like 5 guys there, not the burger joint, but 5 guys ready to tackle him, and he's got to break, 3 or 4 tackles just to get a yard.
Yeah, no doubt. You know what? Let's go to the lines, man. 888-957-9572.
And then Kittle, real quick, before you do that, the Kittle thing. He touches the ball yesterday. I think he had 2 or 3 catches on the final drive, and then I believe a couple more on that 8-minute drive. It just feels like they're not getting the big chunk Kittle plays that we're accustomed to. And he ran like kind of flat toward the pylon on that touchdown pass, or that attempted touchdown pass from Jimmy Garoppolo. It's like, God, I don't know, man. I feel like we're not getting the big chunk plays from Kittle either.
No, they're not. They're not as an offense getting big chunk plays. Now, I don't know who that's on. Is it on quarterback? Is the quarterback not seeing it? Is the coach not designing the plays? Is he not taking enough shots? Well, they took 2 shots last night, or they took a few shots yesterday. Ray McCloud drops a shot, which was an absolute dive for Jimmy Garoppolo. Charlie Warner drops one, an absolute dive for Jimmy Garoppolo. But again, I'm thinking to myself, why is Ray McCloud and Charlie Warner getting those targets?
Well, the other 2 went to Ayuk, where he underthrew him. And then the other one was an Ayuk bomb across the field. It was actually a great throw, but it was the Brendel penalty.
He got called back.
Yeah.
He got called back.
I thought that was a great throw by Jimmy.
So your playmakers are not making plays, which is why it's tough for me to sit up here this morning and say, Jimmy Garoppolo, this and that. No. Jimmy Garoppolo's fine.
Yeah.
He was fine. You had your Jimmy Ono throws. You're always going to get those. But every quarterback in this league has Jimmy Ono throw. Again, I'm looking at the lack of a killer instinct. When you go 16 plays, 80 yards, and burn 8 minutes off the clock in the fourth quarter when you're down 2 touchdowns, where's the urgency?
I know.
Where's the killer instinct? Again, situational football is just not good offensively for the 49ers. And I look at the head coach saying, this is a trend over and over and over again. So enough of the great Kyle Shanahan. Enough of calling him great. He's not great. He's not. He's a middle-of-the-pack head coach right now. I'm sorry. It is what it is. That's just who he is. Run game, suffering. Your run game doesn't look creative. Passing game doesn't look creative. What's up with the head coach?
Well, and the personnel decisions on who's dressing on game day are just baffling. I mean, like, enough of the Willie Snead, Kelvin Benjamin type, or whatever, Travis Benjamin's. Like, I'm sick of these guys. Like, you drafted Danny Gray, use him. TDP, why did you draft? Like, this is my thing. Like, okay, you identified this guy. This is a dude you're going to go to. Why does he not get one touch? Why is Jordan Mason suiting up so he could just play special teams? Put a safety in there then, because your special teams return coverage unit looks terrible.
Yeah, no doubt. Let's